Hi guys, the Adventurous Allotment here, and I'm on the allotment, and I thought I'd make this video because one of the jobs that I'm doing actually is these petunias here, the bedding that I've got some here as well. I'm just cutting basically back the flowers because what's happening is they've bloomed great this year, but they're starting to look tired now. As you can see, all the dead ones are sort of on the plant, and they're just not looking as vigorous. So if I left them like that, obviously they'd go downhill because they'd be trying to produce seed, and some of them were trying to produce seed. I've got an example somewhere, but I can't find it at the moment. But when they try to produce seed, of course, plants go into some kind of lethargy, and because petunias are annuals here, they don't always survive the winter. Certainly not in leaf. They tend to sort of go downhill, and by the time it gets to winter, or autumn should I say, they're looking really sorry for themselves. So what I'm doing now, as it's July, what I'm doing is I'm just refreshing them. So I've cut all these flowers off, as you can see, so all that's left here is leaves. I'm also trying to cut the sepals off, and the sepals contain the fruit actually. So these things here that are around the flower, if you can find one, yeah, for example this thing here, you can see it has a numerous little modified leaves. They're around the flowers, so I want to cut them off as well because they'd be producing seed otherwise. So what I'm doing is I'm going around and cutting the flowers off until it looks something like this, back to the leaves. So, and we've got new growth coming up on the leaf axils there. So that's what I'm doing today, and I'm doing that with the petunias. I don't have to do that with these calibrachoas here because they kind of naturally find a way. But if I find any dead ones, of course I'll pull them out. These are also known as miniature petunias, of course. They are very, very distantly related, that's why they look like them, but they are a solanaceae shrub. That means that they're sort of related to the family with tomatoes and aubergines and potatoes, etc. But these are all fancy hybrids, so these are unlikely to survive the winter, unfortunately. None of this is. This is just summer bedding to make this little mound look nicer. The one that I've got my pineapple guava in, which is about to flower on its own, which is about to flower itself. Oh, look at all them. Yep, no doubt about that. So yeah, I thought I'd show you what I was doing in terms of maintenance, because I rarely do videos on maintenance, but this is one of them, trying to refresh the flowers so these petunias will bush up and flower once again, and it'll look good. Yeah, so I thought I'd share that with you. You know, if you've got any maintenance, if you've got any similar bedding schemes and your petunias are starting to look a bit drowsy, a bit tired, just give them a refresh by cutting them back to new growth, which is usually just found by the leaf axils there, and hopefully what you'll get is some renewed growth. And I'll come back to that. I'll do a video when it all starts to grow back and look fresh. Anyway, I thought I'd share that with you. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like it if you did. Please subscribe to my channel, and if you've got anyone who's interested in growing bedding plants and starting out with this kind of thing, share this with them. That would be great. And I'll see you again for another video. Cheers.